That was really loud.
Gotta fix it.
All right.
Well, that's weird.
How's that now?
Fine. I think it's good.
You're like talking really quiet now.
I am talking quiet. Should I yell?
I mean, you were yelling a little bit ago.
I was yelling.
But it was just kind of like your natural. You were like yelling. You were just talking at it, yelling.
I was talking for emphasis. Talking, yeah.
Kind of, but you weren't even really trying to emphasize anything. It was just being emphasized. The talk was emphasized. But you're also sitting under that fan, so it was kind of loud.
That's what I was trying to compensate for, was the fan going on.
Well, that's always him. David Lynch, you like that hair?
Yeah, what are we looking at here? I don't know. My first thought was like, is that a transgender person? Based on all the films I've seen of this era recent, I mean,
This is 92.
yeah, anytime before 2000, anytime before now, basically, when like transgender people were actually like treated equally, and then now, you know what? I think that's kind of like the trick, is that transgender people have been like so well produced, for lack of a better term, like prior to, I mean, to recent times maybe.
Well, no, she's a woman.
I don't know.
It is. It's like a hot. It's like
Or is it just my rotten brain that's played a trick on
skewed,
me?
not rotten, maybe skewed.
Skewed, just played a rotten trick on me then.
Skewed brain, playing a rotten trick on you.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
Because if your brain was like rotted, it would probably smell. Like in the literal sense. Like if you were carrying around just like a rotting brain, it would probably like leak out of your ears, right? Like in a literal sense.
Maybe your brain smells how bad your breath smells. Like the
Ooh,
worst breath that you could imagine. That's how your brain smells.
But maybe that bad breath is really how your brain.
Yeah.
I kind of like that.
Because then it's like, yeah, your breath smells like you're
Because
probably
if you
not
probably do
thinking
have
words either.
If you have bad breath, you probably have like
You're probably spitting some retarded bullshit at me.
yeah.
You're probably saying some dumb shit.
Hold on, me. Oh wow, with some good bad breath.
Yeah.
I thought you were just saying like me right there in the moment.
No, we're way too far apart for me to be able to smell your breath. You would never have like.
You can like turn the chair a little bit. It's very weird how you're kind of
I
like
turn towards you.
not towards me, maybe just towards the screen. I don't know. Yeah, I guess you don't really have to be looking at me.
How should I orient in the chair, Grant?
I don't know. How do you feel most comfortable? Maybe that is a guy.
Probably right now.
Maybe that's a guy, but I see.
That's what I'm saying.
I see the character later in the movie, and it's a female for sure.
Or maybe it's just she's all done up correctly, and like, it's even harder to tell that it's a guy.
Well, maybe it's hard to cast. They just couldn't cast anyone, so they just put a guy with that kind of like girlish. Because they didn't show any boobs or genitalia.
I mean, as far as characters in this,
See, like, look at this shot. It's so simple, but like, look at like the little smoke in the background, the cool light. Like, it just sticks with you.
it's slightly closer than comfortable.
Yeah.
That's the thing about all this stuff.
Sticks with you.
Yeah. It's like slightly closer than you'd imagine like a typical crime thing would run on you.
They're just very peculiar. You said you connected with a childhood friend.
That was
Little Jimmy. That just kind of jumped in my head. For all these two, they look like young chaps. So just like, oh yeah, I was like, yeah, man.
going to a diner together.
Yeah. Would you ever connect with your fifth grade bud?
I did say this. I know I said it. It's just like
You don't want to say it.
it was so yeah. No, dude. It was just like let's do it. But now
Yeah, I guess you don't have to say anything. I'll go on the internet.
yeah, dude. He had trouble finding me though on the internet.
So they found you.
That's how he made dude, he made it seem like it was. I mean, I imagine it was probably
So
a journey.
you listen to the podcast, you're saying.
At this point, yeah. I mean, I told him I did a podcast and I sent him the link, and he's such a good friend that he would listen to it within the time of me like telling me, hey, I do this. So like, if you want to know what I'm thinking about, it's like this is what I'm doing. So it's like, listen to it if you really like
want to know what I'm about.
Like I'm offering it up. It's like this is what I'm saying. Into a
Here's my word.
Online, what I'm willing to say online. It's like this is at least a decent part of me.
So he found you before though. How'd they like? Why
He
was
just had my number. I mean, I've known this guy since like 5th grade, so it's like
Why was he seeking?
I mean, just because probably the climate of the state, the world, and the
Reaching out to an old friend.
yeah, it seemed like he
Advantageous to him, or
not in any like weird like beneficial like crypto scheme way at all. No, a very sincere gesture. Very sincere.
hey man, how you doing?
Like
I heard a podcast you run. A little worried. How you been?
yeah, like it's amazing that I'd forgotten that this person existed.
Oh, not like worried about you. Make sure you're okay.
No, that too. No, I mean that too. Like a sincere, like no, just a sincere concern for well-being, but not like in a
Like
fatal sense, like that I'm like in danger.
Okay.
Yeah.
But he found you through the podcast.
Not through the podcast.
Why are you telling me this then?
No, I'm not telling you. No,
I thought he was like,
that's all I'm telling you.
Jacob, dude. So why are you telling me that? He just texted you out of the blue then? Is that what happened?
Yeah, no, he texted me out of the blue.
I thought this was like interesting. All right, but I guess keep going. The way you built it up earlier, you were like saying like, hey, it was like the first thing you told me when you got here.
It was because it's just like the compounding ideas and things that he was like unlocking. Just public consumption. I don't know. It's just public consumption.
All right.
Let's talk about the Lions.
I don't want to talk about the Lions. Do they at least
Talk about the Lions.
we should find you want to talk about the Lions. You really don't want to talk about this.
No, it's fine. No, it was good.
You're like breaking.
I'm breaking.
Yeah. All right. Well,
I just don't know where to start. Where should I start? I mean,
what did he say?
he was very formal, and he's gonna see this now. He's so retarded like that he'll see this. He's gonna watch everything that we put out now. So
It's hard not to.
yeah. So here's this is all story. So he works for something called
Oh, his dad's like NVIDIA.
No, his dad's like Hitler. His dad's like Hitler 2.0.
He leads people.
I don't want to say so much public because it's very traumatic.
We need to get his dad to listen to the podcast.
Dude, his dad is a complete like cuck guy. That you know what his dad is? His dad dresses up in like Dollar General inflatable like toys as a kink. Like he gets into the toy and then he like rubs himself to completion while he's inside of a inflatable toy that's for like children to play with in a pool.
I was really confused.
And he dates a clown. He's married to a clown.
You were looking at the thing like you're producing.
I wasn't.
Were you checking the levels?
I was just getting comfortable with my act out there.
All right.
It
was just funny to me. I was like, what is he?
What the hell is he getting into here? I forget that I'm on camera sometimes. I don't care about how I'm moving my body in the shot or whatever.
Oh, you're fine. You're in the shot. I got you.
I'm in the shot.
But anyway, so his dad is dating a clown, legitimate circus clown, or is that just like are we slandering her now?
I mean, as far as he described, I mean,
So far, what I know about this guy is he's Hitler, and he likes sex toys from.
the situation that he finds himself in is like something that nobody should have to like if you were an orphan bouncing in between homes, it's just like the worst case scenario for a divorce.
Your friend.
Like your dad cheating on your mom. Like,
Do you want to talk about this?
I don't know.
I don't think we should talk about
See,
this.
that's what I was saying. It's kind of insane.
right.
I don't know what's off limits anymore, and like what's good for like saying it.
I mean, how entertaining. I mean,
I don't know how entertaining it is. It's kind of just really sad.
yeah. All right, you don't talk.
What should we talk about then? Money? Money's good, right? And, like, unless you got something else other than
I
money.
mean, there's a new president.
Yeah, but I mean that has to do with money too. But I mean he signed a lot of stuff.
Every time that guy talks, it's like I make money.
It's really amazing, isn't it?
Or honestly, every time his son does something,
There's something
make money.
amazing about this time. It's like anything that happens like that's significant.
It's almost like he's trying to help people. It's weird if you just pay attention.
Yeah, it's like if you're willing to take a gamble on reality, it's like I can make money.
How about this? They're like biting. They must listen to the podcast because they're all about having fun now. You see that? Elon saying have fun. Trump says have fun. Let's make America fun again.
Everything is about
Who do you think brought that back?
I think it might have been the Inner Wizard Have Fun podcast.
Exactly.
Perhaps.
So it's weird connections you see.
The way they hyphenate, they put the hyphen and they're like, have fun, it's with the exclamation. I mean,
The spider web. It's just like Kanye. Like, it's just
nobody even
you
noticed.
see these things, and I see them because I'm living in it. But hey, I don't want to delve into it.
Yeah, to delve into it, I mean, it would make somebody an insane person, maybe. You might be made a pariah, perhaps.
So here's the interesting thing. David Lynch has passed away. He did an album
That's interesting.
in August. Now listen to this. It's very sad. I actually cried. Dude, it was really sad because he's like one of my favorite artists. Really, and it was really, really sad. It was like, whoa, like
I'll stop
a
making
real one.
Yeah.
It felt sad. It felt bad. But I was just cut this.
I ruined it.
No,
I ruined it.
Well,
I ruined it.
So this woman, he made an album with this lady, Christabel, and they've worked before. But it's a really beautiful album. It's like really ethereal. It's like really dreamy, and it's really good. And I saw it. It was 23 minutes on Instagram. 23 minutes ago, it said that he died. And then I saw like 40 minutes later, like she posted this thing and said she saw like these weird synchronicities. She's like, anyone else had any synchronicities lately? Please share. I thought it was interesting. It was the day he died, the day I posted the last podcast, which was by like Jodorowsky and stuff. And it was just interesting. I posted this cool art piece out the same day David Lynch just died. And yeah, I was like, oh, that's an interesting thing.
I mean,
It's like he's this cloud, just like kind of, I don't know. And then when you think about when an artist like of his scope and his magnitude dies, and his style of artwork like really exists, like he's existing in everyone's mind. It's like he's existing in your dream, your subconscious. His artwork is, because it's his subconscious you're seeing. So you have a memory of that. It's just wild.
how many
Awesome.
people?
He's like his mind's just floating around, and where it really is too. Like after he died, like yeah, his mind's just like right here. It's crazy. Same goes for books and stuff too. But yeah, it's a beautiful thing. It was just beautiful too. It's like, wow, what a unique artist, truly. That just like lived a full life, and now it's like, whoa.
And now the full like.
And then you kind of like relate it to like what I'm my path, and it's like, whoa, it's like there's someone that did that. You see the end of it in a sense, like you can kind of see like, oh, that was like that.
And as yeah, I mean, he's.
It's just interesting that like a real cinema god died. There's not many left. Coppola, Jodorowsky's still alive. I mean, Spielberg, those guys, but these guys, it's different. These are like real auteurs.
See, his existence was in the forefront.
He did so much other art too. And not a lot of people know about him, truthfully, but I mean, it's subverted, it's different, but it's damn good.
But the thing is people don't really know about him, but it's just like, I mean, when it happened though, it feels like so immense. I mean, I was not galaxies away, but I mean, a few planets away from understanding where he was coming from. And you know what really hit was that 9/11 Instagram reel that you sent me.
He was one of the first ones to start talking about it.
I was like, he sees what's happening here.
It's not that he gets it; he's the one laying it down. You know what I mean?
It's crazy.
His artwork is all about just like it makes viewers question things. It makes you question things. It's like it's very subjective too. This is where it goes back to me telling you like every single person's different. And that's what his artwork can provoke and create. It creates singular reactions, your own individual, and that raises the awareness of the viewer to have an individualistic experience viewing his artwork, because his artwork's presented in that type of way.
You know what it is? It feels like I don't know the name of the movie, but like any like 1950s like movie about outer space. That's
it is kind of like that.
It feels like humans are interacting with like, look, what's this object?
Alien, very alien and mysterious.
Like, is this a spaceship?
Yeah.
That I'm looking at?
It's also the genre too. It's mystery.
Oh wait, this movie's actually unlocking my mind right now.
Yeah, it's good. That's what it does.
And this movie's unlocking my mind, dude. Fuck, you gotta turn this off.
We're leaving it on.
You're gonna leave it on? I was worried that I gotta focus while this movie's going on because I was getting intrigued. I want to watch it, but I'm in the peripheral.
You gotta dive into Lynch. It's a must now.
Yeah, it's probably on Internet Archive.
Oh, you should watch at least this. You should watch. You should try to watch the first season of Twin Peaks, and then you should watch like Blue Velvet. You should watch
Eraserhead again.
I mean, you should probably seen that Mulholland Drive. You should watch it again. Try to watch Inland Empire. But just look at this shot. Like this is so.
It's
wild.
Reminds
Look
me
at
of something that I can't even put my finger on.
It's that pools game I showed you earlier.
Yeah, it's those spaces that you're.
Yeah. That's why I want to play that game. Not because I'm some freak. It's for like.
Now you are a freak.
It's like immersion to like memorize.
Now you're a freak.
Ominous.
You're gonna get inside of like an inflatable pool toy and play the game pools with a VR headset on.
Right here.
Yeah, inside of like a pool, there's gonna be a little baby pool inside.
Really shot.
Yeah, he's like in
I'm not gonna. David Bowie.
little government insignia there.
And like artists just love David Lynch. Like.
Yeah, they know.
Like he's just working with Lynch, like David Bowie.
Where's David Bowie?
Right there. Yeah.
I don't know anything about Bowie, other than he's like.
I'll send you some music.
He's an alien, right?
Well, he's like he fell from the stars. Yeah.
He's a literal alien. So then,
kind of like an Elon Musk. This is why what Elon Musk wants to be like. That's why he's like, but he can connect through video games, and that's why he's trying to like.
Makes mediocre music.
Who?
Elon Musk.
Oh, I'm not even saying. I'm just saying he's.
To say something like that, and as we're talking about David Bowie, I'm actually talking about Elon Musk.
He's just trying to have like a cool image. That's all. And like it's weird. He just got an ego. Yeah, like, watch a scene like this.
What is this? I don't like this, Grant. I don't like this now at all.
Well, what don't you like about it, dude?
The imagery, they're talking in a different language that's better than English, because the woman from Happy Gilmore is in the scene. They're all talking in a different language.
This is pretty profound, man. This is interesting.
Is it just backwards, or are they just talking in a backwards? Because obviously, you've looked.
I know, I don't know. There's no answers to his artwork.
Yeah, it's some manipulated thing, because he can't say it. The imagery of this scene alone is.
This is like.
I don't know what's going on, but it's scary. It's terrifying because to be able to picture it in your mind is good enough to be reality for me at this point. I mean,
it is a reality. Look at the monkey.
I'm seeing it. I mean, it might as well be as good as reality.
That's I talked about this long episodes ago, and that's hyper reality, where everything's a reality. Like, this is a reality.
But it is a reality, but it is a smaller microcosm of a larger micro.
Because it is real. You just experienced that.
Yeah, no, it's scary. I'm glad we're out of it.
See what I mean? How that's compared to like Stanley Kubrick? It's different, man. But it's like to that.
We were in room 237 there for a second.
Mm-hmm. It's that same type of feeling. Lynch's photography. I don't want to decode it. I don't want to give people answers.
It's too much.
I'll give people answers.
You should have just kept on Ridley Scott's Prometheus. Why did you turn it to this?
And that's still a good movie.
It is, but it's not like this.
Hey, what's going on?
There's no way for me to tell which way is forward.
Road.
I know, but there's no markings or.
Just hold it.
I'm retarded.
You got it. Yeah. Just don't
right
talk
here.
into the top of it.
Okay, I'll
You
talk.
look really silly if you talk into the top of it, but you're supposed to talk into the face of it.
You don't need to do
But if you
that.
talk into the top, it'd be really silly. So just talk into the face.
I can hear the difference.
All right, yeah. I haven't heard back from that lady, that old lady that I met at the store like 2 weeks ago. Her niece.
Your correspondence via email.
Yeah.
Isn't that a good dude? It's,
She liked my album for the pose though.
your
I sent her
your
that.
album for the.
In occupation too.
Okay.
So.
That's the album.
And then that one weird, like that kind of, I don't say weird, but he was just a little off, but he was cool. He told me he used to work in the film industry in LA, and he had like film gear and stuff, and he had like a whole steady cam chest. He goes out and
Ask people who they voted for.
he's like, he's like, dude, he was so funny because he's like, I'm LA, like my heart. He was like an old guy. He said he's been living here for about 15 years now, so that's a long time.
Yeah.
And he's just like he's like I'm Trump.
15 years.
So he's like I'm Democrat, but he's like I'm Trump, dog. And I'm he's like people don't talk to me anymore. So I'm like yeah. He's like I've just been living in my hole, and then I was like all right, I gotta get I was just like
It's different now, though, man.
I was interested, but I was like all right, and I got his email and stuff, and then I came back out from the stock room, and he was talking to me. And he's talking about California, how he's just like, it's God's wrath, and they deserve it. They deserve it. But he's like, they deserve it. They're feeling God's wrath. And I was like, yeah. And I'm like putting away laxatives. I was just like, yeah. Those fuckers are the sinners. But hey, maybe they are. Hey, it is pretty awful for a lot of people. I mean, it is really bad what's happening.
No, who gives a shit? They deserve it.
What about like the people that are just like
Living in California in those fucking Sodom and Gomorrah type areas, they deserve it.
Dude, there's some people out there that voted for Trump.
I want to live, because I want to live in California because the climate here is always pretty good and respectable. And I want my life to always, feel that way as well. And I mean, that's just not how life is. It's like you're a slave and you need to feel like a slave, and you're trying to. What?
Slave?
What do you mean?
You gotta live in that.
I mean,
You
gotta be a slave though. You can pretend wherever you want.
You're a Promethean pirate.
Yeah, but
You're
I'm
a
still a
trade.
slave.
You trade. No, you're a lot of things. You gotta say you're a slave.
I am a lot of things, but I'm still a slave.
You're a day trader, dude. You're a meme coining day trading savant.
But you have to be able to buy
Look
your.
at the sweater you're wearing off that last meme you
This is from Marshalls. It's from Marshalls, nigga. All right. It's a hack.
How much did you make the last one? 20K?
20K.
Damn. Off the last meme.
I just said what you said. I didn't make that much. I actually lost.
I just said what
I
you
lost money. Actually, I lost money. But we're even right. I said I was gonna keep a notebook, and I haven't been keeping up with a notebook at all. It's just more like there's no need to keep up a notebook because I don't have extra money somewhere other than what's in the bank account from Citizen Bank.
I mean,
And what's in my Phantom wallet right now or whatever.
you're a Phantom guy.
I'm a Phantom wallet. I need to find a different wallet
I
that
downloaded the
trade
Phantom app.
cryptos on.
I
But
downloaded the
Phantom's
Phantom
fine.
app. I have Coinbase. Made wallets in both. Just have it transferred.
It takes so
I don't want to. That's what I mean. I don't want to waste on time right now, and I don't want to
wait
lose
for
on
it.
any fees.
Solana's gonna dip again, and you should just wait for the dip.
I think it's gonna stay steady around 250 now. I think that's steady
250?
price.
It's not even at 250.
240, 250. That's
240
steady price now.
That's the steady. That's the regular.
I don't want to say.
That's what I might
Top
think.
projections. Let's say what could be, because unless it's
I think it'll drop to 200, but I think
easy now, man.
If you see
big dogs in office now. This isn't the days of. This isn't the last sport. This big dog. It's a different tide.
Yeah, you think it's too? Oh yeah, I see that, but I mean, if it's hit 200,
Like you coined. This is Greater America now.
the anomaly.
We're living in Greater America, soon to be at least. So get with it, man. Buck up.
Off of America. America Land, not Greenland. It's gonna be
American land.
Green Candle Land, right?
Maybe Greenland. Just call it like the 52nd state, and Canada be 51.
We've got there's 80 states. I swear to God, there's probably 80 states, and actually Taiwan's is our state, and
This is not announced.
and Spain's actually ours. Germany. No, I'm just kidding. No.
When we were kids, me and Taylor, when we were really little in Texas, this is in school, man.
They can't be doing stuff like this in school. They're gonna get.
That's Laura Palmer, man. She's wild. She lives 4 different lives. She's the fire that walks with.
Can you rewind that part?
And then this is her boyfriend.
Oh, is that her?
Yeah.
They show the same. Man, that's too close. There needs to be something different between.
Oh, don't talk about Lynch's editing style.
Yeah, I didn't watch the scene. I have no idea what's. I have no
You're
idea.
saying they? It's David.
David
Editing. Yeah, get lost.
Oh wow. Oh no, he's a scumbag.
Anyway, me and Taylor, when we were in Texas as kids, really little, we had a globe, spinning globe, and we'd always spin it. And you play the finger game where you you know what I mean? And you end up where you're at. Where am I going to be? And that's how we learned.
So if you end up in Antarctica, you're really cold.
That's how we learned the geography, really. Yeah.
Going to Antarctica.
Global scale.
You gotta mine.
All the names, Chad. We always thought Chad was funny.
Why is that funny?
What about this one?
Why is that funny?
It's because it's a name, it's a country.
In what continent? On what continent is that country?
Africa.
Africa. So what's so funny about?
It's just a name. A
Chad?
country is a name.
Yeah, but why is Chad funny then? I don't understand why
Because
Chad's funny.
it's just an entire country's named a name. It's just like you.
How's it a name?
Chad.
Chad for us, but what does Chad mean to them? It's a king or a...
Well, I know, but if they ever got on the internet, they're like, man, what's Giga Chad? They got kids in Chad over there selling Giga Chad. They probably created it.
There's Chad millionaires.
So, all right, well, here's a good question. You're a Bitcoin guy. You're a big meme coin guy.
Yeah, I'm a big meme coin guy, I'd say.
You're a big meme coin guy. And
I'm a big fan of
it was only funny because we were fucking children and the name Chad. Come on. Come on. We're 30 now. It's come on. Anyway, you're a big meme coin guy. Where do you think a lot of these meme coins originate from in the world?
Where they originate from? Are you saying
What country?
a website?
Who's making these babies? Whose money? Where are you putting your money
I think
behind?
anybody worldwide
That's what I'm trying to say, though.
can make.
That's what I know. That's what I'm trying to say. Where's your money going?
Where's my money going?
Where do you think it's going?
Well, what is the money? I mean, I make money. I get more money.
I know, but who made RFK?
Who made
the
the
JFK
money?
coin?
The
What
JFK.
country?
I don't know. I didn't research it.
That's what I'm trying to say.
You know what? You know why
I'm just trying to pinpoint things. It's interesting. There's no dark conspiracy. It's just interesting things.
There's some guy that operates. It's not an.
Where are you putting your money?
I'm putting my money. I don't even know. Honestly,
That's what I mean. It's interesting to think about. That's all I'm saying.
it just goes out. This
It's just an interesting concept. Well, that goes for a lot of things, though. All right, you go to the store, you know where your money's going. You buy something, you know your money's going to sit in a box.
It's going to Mexico.
No, it's just sitting in the.
I'm sorry. That's
It's sitting in the cash register.
sitting in a.
But I'm just saying, where's your money going?
Who's using cash?
It says, where's your money sitting? Where'd my money go for Solana? Solana.
It went to Switzerland.
It's Swiss.
And
And the blockchain is Swiss.
It's between Switzerland and San Francisco, I believe, is the collaboration.
Christ, that's two polar opposite parts of the world.
But it's like the tech innovation capitals of the world or whatever. Because Switzerland and San Francisco.
You need to watch Succession. A lot to learn there.
I need to watch Mad Men. I need to watch Succession.
You're just over here blowing money and you haven't seen any of these shows.
I'm not blowing money. I'm keeping even at this point. But I'm ready to actually have money to blow.
When are you gonna buy?
Now I'm even.
When are you gonna buy a Bugatti?
I'm buying Bugatti. I gotta get. How much do you need?
When are you gonna get Bugatti?
How much do you need for the movie? $1 million? That's what you want? $1 million?
$1.5.
$1.5.
I'm trying to finance my movie.
I can get to 10 million. I can get to 10 million, no problem.
Dude, if you did that,
I can get to 10 million, no problem, dude.
we don't need that much.
See, this is the thing. Money just buys us time to exist.
I know all these things.
You know this.
I spend a lot of my time on this type of shit. My brain doesn't have time to
You're
spend
learning
money
the tech.
working on
I'm
learning how to producing.
But you have to understand the technology that you're working with to produce.
I know
it.
how to do that.
Yeah, I know you know how to do it. I'm just saying for the viewer, we're doing a show.
Yeah. It takes time, dude. I want to spend and it takes time dreaming up ideas.
It does.
And I can't spend it on the blockchain.
It's hard to explain.
I can't spend it on the blockchain, but I can read the blockchain.
You can look at a graph.
I know what coin looks nice. It's the aesthetic. I'm telling you, it's the name and the picture.
It's my friend. It is
All it is.
It is the way that it looks.
And I know what's hot.
It is the way that it sounds, and it is
Stargate. I'm Stargate Finance.
Stargate is like
Stargate Finance.
that is a
Stargate
decade.
Finance.
That is a decade investment, my friend. That is a good decade-long investment, and I'm more of a gambler
for
though.
generations, though.
It is my friend. You can be making generational wealth in crypto coin.
What was the thing? It was like 400 some. No, it was like 46. How many millionaires came out of that pump from the Trump coin? Like 440 or 400?
I think
There is an actual number.
Hundreds. We can safely say 10.
Yeah, but I mean that's how many people how many people trade on DEX? Like how many people trade though daily?
It depends how.
Talk about numbers.
If
We're not even money guys, but look at us. We're doing a fucking.
because money is required for.
All right, let's talk about it.
You can talk about money.
How many people trade on DEX screen? Like how many people were trading on the Trump
on
the Trump coin?
On my
Can you
small
tell-
watch
can you tell
list,
that?
on the Trump coin.
Yeah.
I don't know the calculations, but I mean it was worth.
How many buyers?
How many buyers?
Yeah.
I'd have to look at my phone. I
2
don't know.
million?
Not 2 million.
A million?
Maybe 500,000 makers.
See, I think there's more.
500,000 maybe a million transactions. I could look really quickly. I don't want to. I'm not gonna look then. Millions of transactions. Oh, probably. I mean, he made so much money to be able.
Barron made money.
Yeah. How much?
Barron did all that.
It's so great.
Barron's a kid living at home with his parents. He's the one running this country, dude. I'm telling you. Barron's influencing. He's doing it all.
That clip that you showed me, like, oh, this kid's in charge. This kid knows what's going on, and he's in charge.
Him and his dad.
He won the election.
His dad loves him.
He won the election.
That was so badass. And then Eric and the other one, Donald, are just like, that's our little brother. I have a wife and kid.
Won the election. Thank God, America. We can rug pull America in 20 years longer. Yeah. Oh, wow.
You think Barron? We need to get Barron onto this type of stuff. Barron's probably listening to the podcast. Dude. I think he kind of does too. You hanging out with?
He just, dude. Imagine the algorithm of the particular algorithm that the spider. It's like Barron. It's like Lemon Party. Have fun. It's like Theo Vaughn.
He has like what he had. He's trying to like a whole the shit he gets from his dad, dude. Like I was telling you way episodes back. Like I would watch porn because of my dad, because he had free satellite.
Dude,
Barron is Donald. He's the son of the president. Imagine the free shit he's scheming from his parents. They don't even know about, because that's what you do as a kid. You scheme shit from your parents. You know what I mean? You steal from the liquor cabinet. You do, blah, 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 blah. Those are like more cliche type. But like,
no, that's what
you take the car out.
That's what
you take the car out, right? What the fuck is Barron doing? That's what I mean. That's pretty cool.
Take the UFO out.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You take the UFO out.
You bang the alien chick.
You bang the mantis.
Yeah.
You bang the mantis.
Praying mantis chick from whatever planet.
From whatever
Dude,
symbology
that guy's living like what an insane reality that kid is living. Like he grew up in a golden penthouse, like 300 floors, like not 300, like 100 something up in New Manhattan. Like his mom was like a beautiful mom. Like how crazy of a reality.
What a young man. He's so young.
He is, and he's got a whole path. Plus,
and it's not like he has a bad social standing in his Discord.
People love the kid.
He's funny. But what are the chances?
He's tall.
What are the chances that your kid...
I think he wants to play basketball.
I don't see like.
What if that was like? What if like Barron was like a Chet Hanks, and like he was like Barron was like ghetto and like wanted to play ball, and like was like on Kai Senate. Like, what if he took that route instead? Was like, you know what I mean? That would be pretty funny.
If he decided to choose to be black.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like he went like that route.
Oh my God! Like a Chet Hanks kind of thing.
That's what I just said. Yeah, like what if he went like that way? Yeah. Like Barron was rapping. He was like yeah, like doing Aiden Ross and Kai Cenat, like and those guys.
I don't know.
Instead of Theo Von and Joe Rogan. But he still would probably get voters. He really would.
Yeah.
He really would probably get almost near the same amount, truthfully.
The trajectory that his life is on is really.
But it's just funny. Like he's Malibu's most wanted instead of He's on a great path. But what if he did that instead?
It's a lot to hold up.
Regardless, though, he'd be on a fine path anyway.
I think
He's Barron. Yeah, he's born for it.
his name is perfect. Man, there's so much shit going on all the time. Even the word baron, even just relating back to the oil barons that actually construct the reality that we're all conceiving right now. It's an oil-based reality. That's what money's based on. Is like oil is the meme that we're all believing in. It's the giant.
But it still runs everything. Like it does.
Yeah, and I mean that's the only time you feel comfortable is when you go to McDonald's and you're like, oh, the system is working. The system to maintain us continuing our existence from burning oil is still existing because I can go to McDonald's and I'm not turned away because aliens showed up, so we're not serving McDonald's right now, because that's kind of what I'm like. I was like, oh, we're not serving McDonald's because.
But what about like heating at home? The heat for your apartment.
Yeah, I mean, those are things. I mean, you gotta be ready to react, I guess. I don't know how ready I am to react to those kinds of things. I think I'm living in a la-la land. I'm still.
Yeah, you're over here talking about McDonald's over like only McDonald's. McDonald's being your only one concern.
Yeah, I'm still.
What about this? Like if we were just like it's like 20 in here.
It's 20 in here.
20 degrees.
We're fucked because I've driven here because my apartment's negative 40.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I mean. Like this is the warm spot.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, Grant, can I come over because it's negative 40 here? Oh, it's negative 20.
Yeah, we need your body heat. Come over.
Yeah, we're all.
Shut up. Come over, okay?
Yeah. Put a mask on.
Just shut up. Shut the fuck up. We can smile. You know, like we have empathy, but just stay away, okay?
Yeah. You can have the heater. We're gonna stay close to each other, but stay the fuck away from us. You got this broken heater.
Try that. This has like Napoleon Dynamite vibes where it's just like small. There's something really interesting about, well, you take some uber talented and bring it to a small town.
I don't even have words to compare what these shots that I don't even know.
Just like how, like I said, like I told you, the pacing, the timing, it's like, and that's what I was telling you earlier. It's all very subjective. It takes you to like a place in your own little mind where it's like Stanley was more calculated from a crack. Like they're both calculated. They just make you feel different things. Like this is like 2001. Like man, not 2001. This is like The Shining. I mean, it makes you feel that way.
Yeah, this feels like my granny's house, but her house is a little more poor. She's a little more poor because she's black, so she's obviously a little more poor.
My grandpa had a house upstairs. I remember walking up and being just scared and always having scared. Like, remember just being small in a bigger home that's not yours and it's quiet and like you hear the air conditioning blowing and like the carpet and like, you know what I mean? Like those memories.
Only now, as I'm trying to fall asleep at night, do I hear the air conditioning and how loud every sound is. And sometimes it feels like an alien that's trying to talk to me.
When I lived in New York, I had these.
What? He's like normal looking.
I had these Latino dudes live underneath me and behind me, and they would like talk. They'd be like on the phone, like back home to their people. I don't know. They'd be talking to like all night long, dude. Like some nights, like from 2 a.m. to 4, like talking like how you talk, loud sometimes. Yeah,
real loud.
Just enthused.
No regard for how people are receiving it. Yeah.
And that's the thing that's so interesting when we work in the stores. It's like you see like how just people perceive like the reality around them, or how much they even give a fuck about like other people's. I don't say the word mindfulness or aura, but just like their own little orbit, you know what I mean? And people just bump right into your, you know what I mean? And not even.
Oh yeah, dude. I'm resetting this wall of cosmetics, getting L'Oreal looking very good to sell so that people can look beautiful and like whatever. And they're spending money. They're spending money in the store. And I'm periodically checking my phone to make sure that I'm making money. I'm like, I've got my money in the market as I'm resetting this shit, and people are worried about like their EBT card. Meanwhile, I'm worried if JFK files have been released by Donald Trump.
It is wild.
See if my shit can be pumped. It's like I made money in hours. I could have made so much money today. It's crazy.
That's what I mean. Like all day yesterday, I imagined that visual I made today.
You know, you've been on one.
That's just like that's what I do when I'm working. I take jobs like this so I can imagine, like be be present when I have to be, but like you can be somewhere else. I learned that when I was my first job ever. That was being a lifeguard. Because I just sat there, and I was like, if I'm gonna sit here, I gotta go somewhere else. You know, my brain, and I could only do that for so long because I would just leave after a while. I think I talked about that, but I don't know. You learn things when you're just out in the world and how you can carry yourself through the world. What's acceptable? You realize a lot of behavior is acceptable, but you don't want to be the buffoon that everyone talks about. You know what I mean? Like, but everything's accepted. But it's like when you see these crazy people walk by and work. I mean, we see how crazy they are, but they don't give a fuck. They don't give a fuck in their reality.
Yeah, like nobody's calling the police on you.
There's a bowling ball walking through.
You gotta be doing some insane
You have to be like
shit.
actually like troublesome, but like the people that just say shit.
There's nothing that I think I could do to get the police.
What did that guy say yesterday? He walked in, it was cold. He's like, you're like, yeah, it's cold out there. He's like, it ain't August.
That was the best thing that was said all day.
That's just funny. Like this guy, you know,
Thank God he had something fucking in the holster that was deadly.
ready to go. Yeah.
I mean, all I hear, I can't not hear everything that goes on in the store. That's the unfortunate thing about my fucking stupid brain, is that I have to hear it. It's like
Yeah, auditory. Yeah.
you're complaining about losing, you're spending money again. It's like
But it's also just like what people fill the air with. Like they got nothing else to say. It's like, well, the price is it's cold out. It's just like they're just filling air, and that's why this is what
makes space.
Yeah. And this is what's cool. Like you don't always have to say things to someone. You can just.
I haven't had to really speak much at all.
But it's like that's all mostly people are doing is just filling air, filling space out of not just being awkward or like being anxious.
Yeah, people are really suffering, dude. And I really feel for them. But
You're scamming.
I'm scamming.
You're capitalizing.
Such a moralistic ding dong.
Get paid.
Yeah, get paid. Get paid the money that you deserve. It's like you gotta.
Do you get satisfaction though when you get a little buck back?
Oh yeah, I'd say so.
Or is it just a dopamine hit? Because there's something like that. There's deep satisfaction, and then there's like
I think it's pretty
choosing your pants.
It's equivalent. It's pretty. I mean, obviously, I don't know. Sure.
Yeah.
No.
See, there's deeper things, man.
Yeah. Well.
That's why great things take time. It's like when you meet someone like that, but you know someone for a longer time. What's more valuable?
Time with a person and getting to know a person is more valuable.
It's just like the tortoise versus the hare. Tortoise always wins. Always wins.
I mean, you need money to,
And everyone has
have
money.
a time.
Everyone has money.
No, they
Seriously,
don't. Not
it's not that hard to get a fucking job.
Yeah, but I mean,
above minimum wage
is that
paying
having
job.
money, or is that just being able to survive?
It's surviving though, and then you can just
But that's not having money.
tortoise on way.
Yeah, I mean.
I'm not advocating that. I'm just saying there's those type of lifestyles.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I'm for getting more, but I'm just saying there's other ways. You
You can be a bum and just
cruise, dude, and you can have a home and a house and cruise still. You don't have to have like extra money.
But I mean, extra money comes in handy when you have to go to the hospital, right? Because you're obese and do ketamine.
Well, yeah, but those people are already cruising.
Whatever you do.
They're beyond cruising.
Yeah, dude, they're chasing unicorns and griffins and
Yeah.
stuff.
The people I'm talking about like get excited about going to Buc-ee's.
I've never even seen a Buc-ee's empirically in front of me ever before.
I've seen one when I was in Texas driving down and coming back up.
I'll have to visit a
But
Buc-ee's.
they're big.
Yeah, there's probably Buc-ee's.
That's what I mean, dude. There's a whole other side. There's a whole raft of human beings that get like hundreds of thousands.
No, there's a.
If you've never even seen a Buc-ee's,
No, there's a.
just like they've never seen like a person. It's so amazing. Dude. It's so amazing. Yeah.
It's amazing that.
It's amazing.
That there's certain.
The world's so amazing, dude, because like you can just like
How they're
the same way Harrison was excited about running in the snow and just seeing still. I mean, he's a year old, but he's still
He was
seeing
like,
new
oh my
things.
God, black Asian guy.
But he doesn't know he does that to everybody.
It's been a while.
Harrison's all about love, dude. He don't care who you are. But he doesn't. There's certain people in the public when we take him out, he will not.
Well, yeah,
He knows rapists and pedophiles and Jews. And Jews, yeah, he knows the Jews.
especially.
He'll just kind of start. Yeah,
I mean, that's effective. That's an effective dog, dude.
he's a good damn dog.
That's a dog that has a job.
If he has a Jew radar,
Judar.
I mean, Rami has a Jew radar. It's a goddamn German Shepherd.
Who's Rami?
I don't know who Rami is.
I don't think I knew which animal is that.
You know who Rami is.
Oh, that's Rami.
That big black dog.
Oh yeah, who gave me a lovely greeting at the door.
He's like, "What's up, bro? Another nigga." Yeah.
He was like, "What up, dog?"
Yeah. And you kind of, he was like you kind of buckled, dude.
Yeah, no, that dog.
You should have like considered your ground back. What's up, back?
Yeah, no, that
But
dog.
you kind of just like chilled out.
Yeah, dude, it's my nature. I'm a fucking black guy, so.
But he's a black dog.
Yeah.
So
He's darker than me. He could have fucking bent me over and fucked me. That dog. Dog fucked me instead of me fuck dog.
why would you fuck dog?
Me fuck dog because
You never fuck dog.
me fuck
No
dog.
situation where you fuck dog.
I mean, there's some situation where you fuck dog when life's so sad that you fuck dog.
I don't know. What?
What? I don't fuck dogs.
Okay. Oh yeah, you told me about this.
I have to. We don't even need to get. That's Patreon episode.
All right, so here's some room 127 stuff.
Oh yeah. I know what I'm feeling right now. Interesting.
What are you feeling?
It's like Happy Gilmore.
Well, this came out before Happy Gilmore, so cultural reference inside Happy Gilmore that some cheap ass comic named Adam Sandler capitalized on. That's why they probably put this woman in Happy Gilmore.
What is this kid doing now?
Because it was like she was known probably for like these dreamy sequences inside
Zigzags.
Twin Peaks. The Ring.
Man, these midgets in here. Yeah, and you had to rescue like midgets too, bro. You like weird.
I like the little midget at our job.
Like,
I wanted to put her in the video.
yeah, what happened to that one midget?
You know she has OnlyFans.
I didn't necessarily know that.
Yeah.
I mean,
Look at her Instagram.
I'm not gonna look at anything.
It's like crazy. Like she's really like popular. She gets like flown out places all the time.
No shit. That's crazy. Imagine being able to. I mean, good for her. I guess that sucks. I mean, I don't. Man.
I get flown out places.
Yeah, but I mean, who wants
If
to
you
live?
lost like 30 pounds, you could get flown out places.
Who wants to live like a life where you have to be able, where you have to like?
Here's a product.
Yeah.
I mean, but you look better than other losers. At least you don't have like a
Looks.
kid.
Who cares about looks then? It's like it's just really. It's just. Yeah, I don't know.
You seen that some loser with a kid. You're getting flown out to Vegas.
Yeah.
Mate, well, you probably don't have to even fuck.
Imagine
The loser already flew you out, so you have all the power in it. Because you don't have to have sex with a guy at all.
No.
He's probably taking you out to dinner.
Yeah, he does. He's not gonna try anything. He's a fucking pussy.
Yeah, 'cause he's already paying for a midget.
Yeah.
He's commenting.
He's already a weird faggot. Like, you can just, like, completely manipulate him.
Fuck, dude. Maybe I kind of get the whole transgender thing where a lot of guys are just like, and then you probably have transgender midgets that are getting flown out places.
Well, let's not get carried away here.
Business opportunities, and then you just put all that money towards coins.
It's too much. That's too many things. We're gonna stop that. That was way too many bits.
That's how it works, man. And then you just make the coin your own thing, like your own celebrity. I mean, how do you look at Jeffree Star? That's basically what he's doing, right? I'm sure he has a coin, right?
There's a specific like website that you can use to track influencers and where their like larger money pools, what they're spending their money on to make more money. I don't know what kind, like YouTubers, Instagrammers, whoever is like, because with crypto, all the wallets are public, so you can just kind of follow who's buying what, where they're spending their money. Anybody, you can just like look up.
Jake Paul.
Yeah, Jake Paul, Logan Paul.
They have coins, right?
Shane Dawson. They probably do.
Shane Dawson's still around? I thought he got in trouble.
I mean, he got in trouble, but I mean, you can come back from things.
He's like OG. Like he's like old internet.
Yeah, I know. I used to watch his uploads.
You'd be a Shane Dawson guy, no offense. But
Well, it's only because my sister.
yeah, no, I get it. Maddie kind of introduced. No, I watched one of those conspiracy documentaries.
He did blackface. Dude. What's there not to like? He did blackface. I love Shane Dawson because he did blackface, and that's crazy. That's crazy that he just fucking did.
There's nothing wrong.
There's nothing wrong with it, but I mean, it's just like considering the social circumstances. I mean, oh, it's fine, dude. I'm like,
when did he do it? Like, what was the year?
2007 and 6.
See, like, that doesn't even matter, man. That's so...
I don't know. See, between 2007 and like 2000, like
that's what's annoying is like people will put mind frames onto different time eras, and it's like you can't because people are just things are acceptable at a different time, but now everything's unacceptable in this time. But you can't just place that judgment upon that when everything was flowing back then. You know what I'm trying to say?
So everything is just like at all times you should just do whatever because.
Yeah.
The binary is just retarded. I mean, it's just,
and eventually,
it's actually just a spectrum.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's actually a spectrum of thinking rather than like categories and stuff. Oh, okay. Well, that makes sense. Interesting. Well, that's if you want to like understand and like create art and stuff, you have to understand the differences and the juxtaposition.
Well, I mean, it's like when you watch these movies, it's like someone would freak out watching that right there. But you just.
I mean, imagine freaking out seeing something on a screen. Are you fucking like?
People do, man.
Imagine like freaking out and ruining your day. You seeing something on a screen, you're retarded. Are you? Whatever.
Dude, there's like that's.
I mean,
wafts of the
wafts, not
swaths. I like saying wafts.
Yeah, it sounds like. Whatever.
It's like a waft.
Like Italians or whatever. I don't even get Italian jokes. Like, sure, yeah.
I don't understand the hype about the only people.
Even like just
the only people that like Italians are Italian.
There's,
you know.
Yeah.
Martin Scorsese made some good movies, and that's it.
I mean, yeah, you just make.
That's literally it. Like Scorsese made some good movies, and that's it.
It's like extra homework to actually come up with like slurs and know stuff about Italians specifically. But that's like a prerequisite if you're gonna like exist. You gotta like know.
Fellini's cool, but
I've seen 8.5 once on mute.
Italians are just like, I don't know. It's just like what? Like, they make like pizza.
Yeah, they make pizza. They make spaghetti. I liked living in their country for a little bit. That was a great experience.
You lived in Italy?
For like a week.
What was that like?
It was fine. I was with
twink Italian boys?
No, just me with my family, and then me like asking Italians for cigarettes at some point because I was just so desperate.
Oh, you were like twink Asian guy in Italy.
Yeah, and I was like,
cigarettes.
Monsieur, can I please? That's French.
Yeah, that's what I mean. You don't even know the difference. You shouldn't know the difference.
Yeah, I don't. I'm a retard.
Oh, good.
I have no idea what the difference is between Italians and French people. I have no idea. I only know what a German person is, and they are better than us. they're superior. I think they're.
Us. When you say us, what do you mean?
Yeah, I mean, like all of humanity.
I'm half German.
You're German.
I told you we've talked about this.
Oh, it makes sense that we would meet each other then. I don't know.
50 German and a quarter, like 30 Armenian.
50% German is like kind of crazy in America.
Yeah.
That means that like your
Each of my parents were 50.
dude. That means that
Yeah.
like, your grandparents and your great grandparents were probably like.
Well, I told you, my mom was 50 German from my mom, and then my grandpa was Armenian. So my mom was half and half, and then my dad was half and half as well, half German. So they're that, and then I have that. Yeah. Mostly German.
Yeah, dude. I don't know. I just feel like
We've talked. I think we've talked
Germans
about
are
this on
very
the last
important.
podcast.
Yeah, I know. There's just like I have a weird feeling that
It's the genetics.
it's like a genetic thing. It's kind of like a human narrative type thing.
I thought it was really awesome when that German person commented on the last video I made, the music.
Yeah, he said we had to like we had to stop stupidity.
Yeah, or he just said we're stupid or something. Yeah, something like that. You just think for the videos and the music, and that's what it's all about. It's like it's so stupid, like to make something to like try to get attention for yourself, or it's like, or you could like make something like contribute, and that actually like helps things.
Well, getting attention, you would actually have to contribute to the big like image that everybody's holding up. But
We're contributing to the thing that just sucks people's like mind away.
And then what are we contributing to then by what we're
Having people ask questions, making people think. Some beauty aesthetic. There's value in beauty. There's contradictions we talk about.
yeah.
Make people think maybe. But we can't. We're not really attributing to anything right now. I'm just saying. I'm just saying these things that like keep us on a path more so.
What path is that? Is it like an evolutionary pathway to like keep us?
No, I'm just like keeping us away from like being like
Post.
like chilling. That's why I'm so hard on certain things.
Yeah, dude, I don't want to be a fucking weird shill for the government.
Without even realizing it.
Yeah, imagine not even realizing that you're like perpetuating like an idea in a bigger war that you don't even realize. I don't even know.
No, that was great. That was really. You say these things and then you always second guess it. And you look for my.
Well, it just sounds like fucking.
You look for my approval.
Yeah, it just sounds like
I just let
retarded
it say it. I'm
bullshit.
like, no, that's nicely said. It's just like reading a good line in a book. Sometimes it's like nice. This is one of the best scenes. This is like these next 15 minutes, man. I'm telling you, some of the best filmmaking. The way it's paced, the way it's shot, the way it's lit, the way the music's paced, the music itself, the acting. It's like I said, it's of its own thing.
How can a heart filled with love start to cry? How can love die when the world seems so right? Was it me? Was it you? I'm sobbing. A world of blue. Well, I'll just smoke a cigarette. That sounds good.
I think like when someone dies, like you really feel like the real feeling they put out. This is from my own experience at like funerals and being a kid, and you can really feel it. And that's how I felt like when when he died, it was something special. It was different. I remember when Michael Jackson died, I was really young, but you still really feel them, minus all the words and the talk that try to confuse you.
Yeah, I know. I felt
You really feel it. Yeah.
for sure.
But I'm just even going to like family, like you act a different way. Like I don't know, you become. I remember my grandpa's funeral. I was like 12, 13, and my grandpa died. My dad's dad, the last grandpa, and then we just had my mom's mom left. But he was like our last grandparent. And he was a fun guy, a real rebellious guy, a real just a wild guy kind of. And at his funeral, we were passing around champagne when we were putting him in the dirt, his box of ashes. And I was young, and they passed me the champagne, and I like started chugging it. And I had my pinky up like this,
Like
and everyone started like, oh shit, like he's got like, oh my god, And it was just like, maybe it was my grandpa, like.
Oh, I see.
Taking up. That's what I'm trying to say. It's like without you even realizing, like the spirit embraces it takes over everybody once they're gone. Almost, it's like in that day or that time. It's like because you really remember who that person was, and you really feel it. I don't know. I love this. I've seen so much of this guy's artwork. When he died, it's like I felt that I knew that guy. And it just reminded me of I haven't had someone close to me die. I don't want to jinx anything, but it's like it just reminds you of those feelings. This is the greatest scene I've seen in a wrong time. Wrong time. Sound like a Chinese man. When I get drunk, I talk Chinese. I talk a Chinese. You talk a David Lynch. I talk a Chinese. Yeah, dude. She's a great actress. It's a good role. I mean, this is a tough role. But these scenes feel really real. Visceral, and it's not in like heightened emotional sense, but just like the physical sense, Mm-hmm. Like those kisses are nice, like they're real. This song, dude. I've been listening to this song maybe 50 times at work. It's all I listen to. This scene is 127 times 10, I feel like. And it's like sleazy and like dirty, but it's something tasteful about it too,
Yeah.
He's the pimp. Yeah. She's only 17, her character. But this is what I mean when Lynch really can build a world, because this is that town. You remember how dumb those sheriffs were? Remember? It's just the same town that this shit's happening in, There's a whole prostitution ring kind of going on. Whole cocaine, there's a whole thing. But you would only know that if you watched the first season. And this being the epilogue, it really, you see more of it. But these characters are all in the first season.
Seems like she's on drugs now. I didn't see her take any drugs.
They're about to right here.
She's under a trance.
Well, she's playing the game. That's Laura Palmer. Think about it. She's got 2 boyfriends, and then she's doing this on top of it. And she was at her dad's place. You know what I mean? She's 17. She's living a lot of lives.
Why is she doing that? That's crazy.
Compartmentalize. What's the word? Compartmentalizing. That's what she's doing. She got a wild spirit. Now they're just all.
And to not let them all like interfere with each other and collapse in. It's pretty impressive.
What do you mean?
Not letting the separate lives interfere with.
Oh yeah. Well, they do. That's ultimately. That's kind of the.
Oh,
That's ultimately the.
yeah, definitely.
Yeah. If she dies, that's yeah. That's how the season 1 starts, and then that's how they say you see how she dies basically, but she doesn't die. There's what I mean. Look at these shots, bro. Like the atmosphere. Why do you think it's called Twin Peaks? That bar.
I don't know. Like the
You're
Twin
watching
Towers.
it.
Oh, and what?
This is Twin Peaks. Those bars are all like cabins and shit, right? With logs and shit. Twin Peaks, the show, it's all about lumber yards and hotels, one-eyed jacks, and look where they're at. That's the atmosphere. Lynch created that shit. Isn't that wild? And now you got chains of bars named after it. I don't even think he makes nothing. Like no, it's just a twin. It's obviously a bite. Now we get her point of view. The drugs are kicking in. And that's, I mean, like, Laura has all the power, dude. She's like, Laura's a strong person, but kind of trapped in the world we live in. Especially as a female, imagine she was a man, you know, it'd be a totally different reality for her. You know, she'd be selling coins. She probably would have created the coin industry. She's trying to make some money here. But she also, I think, enjoys it too.
Yeah, I mean, there's easier ways to make money, but I mean, I get not wanting to look at charts all day.
There's also 90s, 91.
Yeah, so I mean,
Or the time zone, at least.
you're not necessarily going to be able to go on a pursuit of happiness type life. You're going to have to sell your snatch or whatever for money.
Your snatch.
Your slit.
Your slit.
Christ almighty.
Your slit. That's a wild one.
Yeah, Jesus Christ.
Your wallet.
Imagine referring to
Your slit.
the woman reproductive organism.
Is that? Can I see your slit?
I see your slit. Oh, spider. You lizard.
Teresa Banks.
I have no goddamn idea what's going on apart from like just seeing characters on the screen.
Yeah.
Thing.
It's just to intoxicate you. That's, I mean, I'm saying, like, look at the intoxicating atmosphere. It's going to stick with you, though. That's what I'm saying. You'll think about this shit.
And she's gone.
When someone's gone, where do they go? Are they
Future. I mean, I don't know.
losing control of it? Like, what is that? You just let go of everything.
I'm not sure what that is. Is it just
Somewhere in the brain.
being?
Yeah, dude, Stanley wouldn't have like this type of. David had this.
What some call perversion, maybe.
Yeah, I mean, Stanley was perverted, but he just showed it in a different way. He showed, I mean, look at the, like I said, the opening on Doctor Strangelove. I mean, Stanley was perverted.
But there's, oh, you know what this is? This is provocative.
Provocative perversion, or is it expression?
This is not,
expressionistic.
not that compound. It's just more
Expressionistic
provocative.
perversion.
Provocative in its perversion.
Next director we're gonna focus on is Gaspar Noé. Yeah, we'll watch Irreversible. Because that's perversion too in a way, but I want to see if you see the deeper philosophy in it. It's a fucked up film, on the base level of it.
Which one are we watching? Irreversible? Mm-hmm. Okay, well. Alright.
Atmosphere.
Yeah, it's like a Texas Roadhouse.
Or in Twin Peaks.
I've literally not seen an episode.
No, I'm saying that's what the show is called.
I know that. I know.
That's what the restaurant is. That's
Yeah,
what
I
it
get
is.
those bits. I'm literally not even familiar in any.
I know you shouldn't be. I didn't expect you to.
But I should be. I mean,
I just want to see what the pictures did to you, and they're doing what I thought they would.
yeah, I don't know how you even get something to look like this. It's very weird.
What do you mean by that?
I don't know. It just looks strange.
It's also dated too.
It's I forget that it's dated. I don't even think about that.
1992, man. It's
I don't even
23 years
think
ago.
about that. Is this how the TV show looks
A
like?
lot of it's how a lot of those were back then. Yeah, I mean,
Maybe
that's why this separated. Like, he was so separate from everyone else.
I don't know. I think I'm just taking it seriously more than I think something in the 90s. Is that something in the 90s like that can become really like cliche and like mediocre? But I mean,
This stood out.
I don't know. Yeah, it's just something how it's looking, how it's appearing. It's very something.
There's 40 minutes left. You'll have to watch it.
Okay. Well, that seems odd. Now, what are you gonna put on pornography?
I don't know what I'm gonna put on there.
Put on Bill Maher.
Basketball.
If you put on basketball right now, I will shoot my.
You ever see the Cable Guy?
I've not seen the
Jim Carrey.
I don't think I like Jim Carrey, and people keep trying to like.
You have. I swear to God.
I don't think I've seen the Jim Carrey that I can like. I don't know.
You are like Jim Carrey. What are you talking about?
Yeah, maybe that's why I don't.
You've seen Call Me by Your Name?
No, I have not.
I'll put this on.
Don't put this.
Yeah,
on.
this will be a good one for me.
I don't want to watch this right now.
It's a great film.
I know it is. I just haven't seen it. And I don't think it's.
We got like, we'll do like 30 minutes of like Call Me by Your Name.
I don't have this. I can't finish it later though. I don't have this.
We'll start it.
Sony picks. Bro, when you see this screen, you know it's gonna be a banger.
Or Criterion.
Or that, yeah, it's funny.
No? You're like a Tim Chalamet stan now. When I first met you, you were like, Tim Chalamet? Never gonna see a film with that guy. Yeah, we go. Now you're kind of like,
I haven't even seen it.
now you're like, hey, yo, Tim Chalamet, like, he trades coins.
It was just a good interview.
Yo, Tim Chalamet pumps coins, so he's, yeah. Yo, Zendaya, she pumps coins. Oh, shit.
Yeah, they're both chill as fuck.
Oh, fuck. And they made, oh, wow. I gotta go back and Dune.
I gotta read Dune.
You haven't seen this movie?
No, I haven't. A weird fucking European intro. Whatever the fuck.
I don't know. Will this produce good thoughts? I don't know. I don't know if it'll be entertaining.
It's just gonna be really bigoted thoughts, I think.
Yeah.
I'll just be obnoxious. Not that I would hate. Not that I dislike with this.
I wanted to put you to a test, but then I realized, I just know what this will be.
I'll just be a real.
I was more bored with it myself, honestly.
I'll be a mean guy.
Well, it's old. Here we go. This is the show.
Put on Final Destination. What are you doing? No, we put on.
This is Gaspar Noé. This was the first film he did with A24, and this was like a larger production. Well, he's done bigger, but this is like had like a wider distribution within like American audiences.
All produced by
French film.
It's French.
This came out when I was in New York.
Oh.
2019, last good year we had.
2019 was the last good year.
Yeah. What were you doing in 2019?
I don't know. I was smoking crack and injecting fentanyl in my ass.
Was that what you were doing?
That's probably what I was doing. And I was probably living in my parents' basement and like smoking crack and playing.
Did you have fun though? Are you having a good time?
I'd have a good time, but I mean, what is that? I mean, a good time, that's just like...
It's the only time you need to have.
Yeah, I guess that's just...
All we have is this time here, so why not have a good time?
Yeah, it's just a fucking...
And you're over here trying to conquer the world over here.
But it's necessary to make money.
It's necessary to have a good time. At any time. Because the only time is right now.
Yeah, but I can only afford to have as much time as I have time and money.
The time we got's right now.
Yeah, now we're watching whatever Gaspar Ho.
You wouldn't marry that woman?
I didn't say that. I didn't say I wouldn't.
Well, you're talking Gaspar, but you wouldn't marry her.
I didn't say I wouldn't. It has nothing.
Oh, here we go. You would like this movie. Yeah. Would you marry her in the red or the black?
Yeah, I'd probably marry all these men and women.
Marry or like actually just like hang out with?
Hang out with.
Yeah, because marry, I mean, that's like ever.
You said marry, not me.
Oh, but you just said you would.
Well, I was just doing a bit.
Yeah, okay. Maybe I'm doing a bit.
Yeah, maybe we're all just doing a big bit, huh?
I think everyone is doing a big bit, and that's what it all is.
Yeah.
I wish everyone would stop doing their big bits.
Really,
Get a little bit of big Bitcoin.
I really hate when people do fucking bits in public. And you just
Do Bitcoin. That's what I'm gonna start saying. Like, just enough with the bit, my friend. Buck up and get some Bitcoin.
How much Bitcoin do you own? Do you own one Bitcoin?
Don't even talk to me. At least you don't own like 4 Bitcoin. I'm trying to make a movie over here. Do you know what I have inside you? I can make you money. Something about that lady in the black-haired woman. Yeah.
I think I need to get glasses.
Yeah, I think you do. I'm not gonna give you mine. I'm not gonna let you try mine.
Glasses.
You could just have you gone to an eye doctor lately? Have you gone?
No, I think my eyes are shut. She just took it. Alright.
Is that a lot?
No, it's fine. I mean,
I could take this off as it's too provoking.
it's just a very challenging film, and I should just be.
What about this little guy? You might like him.
He's kind of got a little thing going on there. That's very.
What are you talking about? That's like or this black dude. Look at him.
Nah, he looks like Black Shaggy.
Dude, no one likes black guys.
I thought actually everybody loved black guys, and that.
It's the same fucking thing. Let me tell you this, because this is something I realized from the last episode, and this is something I made a beautiful connection. It's the same fucking thing with everyone who loves the Joker. On the surface, they love the Joker, but deep down, they want to be fucking Batman, because they know. No. Deep down, they know they're Batman, because deep down, Batman wants to be the Joker. Batman wants to be the poor, broke vigilante. But motherfucker's a billionaire, and he's just trying to be the big, like, you see the connection?
Joker doesn't care about.
Exactly. So, everyone deep down, everyone who kind of likes Joker is Batman, because they're all trying to embody the Joker. Joker just jokers.
I see.
Yes. There's the one that does and the one that tries to do. And that's what Batman is. Tries to do.
Why is there a kid in there? That's kind of
That's her child.
the black whore, or the one in the
The
black?
one on the left. The slightly more mature whore.
Well, that woman's a man. That looks like a man.
That's a woman, dude. She's
That's the
so
woman
French.
from the front. Oh, she's French. Is that what all these French women look like, man?
Maybe she is a man.
I think I just.
No, I think she's a man, dude. She's trans.
I think she might be.
I think you're more right about this shit than I am, because, you know, maybe I just... That's a guy, you know, that's a man.
Just a jaw. I mean, there's lots of fucking weird femboy. There's no.
I think I let it go by because this guy just wants to fuck everybody here in this movie. It's pretty funny.
The white guy here.
I'm telling you, man, you ain't seen him.
This guy looks
You think like Clockwork Orange is raunchy? You think that like the last movie raunchy? Like this, Gaspar Noé is like, it's just the language, like it's raunch.
This guy looks like the guy that killed himself in the movie Kids.
This is like what could be like at his peak potential.
He could be wearing sweatsuits.
Just imagine that as right here.
I don't feel good. That's why. You're a rapist. Well, just have sex with one of these other whores. What are you waiting for? Is that the one that's in? Oh, no, that is the same one from Kingsman. With the cutty legs. What do you want? Oh, I want to rape your pussy, actually. You mind if I rape your pussy?
Yeah, he wants to fuck everybody.
Jesus, what?
But the man just likes pleasure the same way some people like to drink alcohol a lot. You know, I mean, what's wrong? What he's doing? Same way someone might like to eat for, like, you know, shit, like 3 pizzas one night. He must have fucked 2 girls or 3 girls. Same appetite, right?
I mean, it depends if you believe in numbers or not. I mean,
I'm just saying appetite. And the same way he's seeking out that, some people are seeking out drugs or food or money, coin.
yeah, but those all imply quantity.
Pleasure point.
Yeah, and it's like, well, you didn't hit it like a number where it's gonna be.
Or what if there's just a guy that just wants to get married and just cruise along and just have 10 years of Litecoin and never make nothing because he's a chump for investing in Litecoin when he should have bought Solana. He should have bought Solana, but he bought Litecoin.
Yeah, I mean, if you're not buying Solana, you're a dumbass right now. I don't know.
Yeah, it's
Buying anything but
Solana.
You're a dumbass idiot.
I mean, other than myself, there's nothing more I believed in than Solana. Solana. I will put everything.
I'll put
my soul to Solana. And you should too.
Yeah, if you're not like,
If you don't have any holding in Solana, all right, now it's on the nose.
yeah, I don't want to sell something to you. This is not financial advice, and I don't want to be held liable for any gains or losses.
Yes,
So,
it's all up to you.
ape your paycheck where you will, but you should be aping it into Solana and meme coins.
I'll tell you this. I'll be honest with you, dude. Pill Zumi, don't like the vision.
Yeah, I don't really
Don't like the
it.
vision.
Yeah, I
Too
don't-
on the nose. I'm sorry.
It's really just a cringe.
Yeah.
Pump and dump scheme.
Don't like Pill Zumi. I'm
You could get
sorry.
a good entry, but it's like really like jaded, and I don't know if they've got it. They're like making a video game or something, but I don't really. AI agents died so quickly, and now we've like moved on to what I think the narrative is. This should be like Patreon stuff, but like it's about stuff that's gonna disclose over the next like 8 to 10 years, like the JFK files, aliens, coins that have to do with that and that have backing.
Jacob, we have 5 years left
5 years left of what?
until it's
Till it's over?
over, or just
What is it?
incomprehensible for most beings. 2030 is the year. And then it's done. Done.
In 2030?
It's the lead up to that. It might be 20. It's done.
I think we might
And then
have
it's
a
something
decade.
new. And then it's something new, but I'm telling you, dude, I'm telling you,
What's
live up until 2030. That's been the thing, the theme since 2020, end of 2019, 2020. I'm telling you.
That's only one decade. It's not even that
I'm
long.
telling you, man,
That's not even that long, dude. How do I
haven't been anything. It's 2030 and it's it.
how do I prepare for something
There'll
that's
be life beyond 2030, but I'm not.
do I need money, or are you talking about like something where we have to like live in a tent and like we could die of like freezing outside? I don't know what kind of thing you're like suggesting.
It's just all mental, spiritually,
Oh, it's all
internally.
okay. It's like ethos. Okay.
Because they're not.
It's not that impressive. I mean, it's kind of impressive. I don't know.
It's not. It's the amount of the tracking shot's impressive.
Yeah.
Coordination's impressive. The fact that everybody's on cue is impressive. But I'm telling you, the world that we live in now is not. You know, it's about 2030. That's all I'm saying.
2030.
And I've known that since 2020.
Well, yeah, you just need to have a grip of what's.
Do not have some. This decade is something that's not.
You don't have a kid in this decade because it might. It's gonna get sucked right into the machine or
I'm
whatever.
just saying. You're asking answers. I can't vocalize it right now.
Okay.
I think it's reflected in the artwork, but 2030 is a key year. It's a big year. Not even for me. I'm just saying for big guys, for big dogs, for the planet.
The countries.
It's been talked about for some time. This race.
In what way? How have we made ours? Have we put ourselves in?
If you pay attention, just
What am I paying attention to? The money?
just
To the narrative? What has my attention?
the spectrum of wavelengths that are available to look through.
Oh.
And what attract to those. And what might be the best one to I don't want to say attach to, but
You gotta be able to swap in
swim
between these.
with. Yeah, man. I mean, 2030. Like, we're not going to be on Earth by 2030. Like, I'm just saying, like,
On Earth? We're gonna not be on Earth, you're saying, by
I'm not
2030?
saying us, but the species. I'm just saying the species. I'm talking about.
Oh, you're saying we're gonna.
I'm just saying, like, a lot of things that people are doing now in the last 4 years, it's not going to matter. It's 5 years from now. It's just not. It's just, I'm just saying, like, just don't waste your time on things you don't feel right. It's wasting your time on. Because you know you're right. You don't have to ask anyone about it. It's already inside you. You know you're right. It's already inside you. You know you're right. You know you're right. You know you're wrong. You know you're right. You know when. You know, like, asking people is just the indecision. It's just the chill, not the courageous. Like you said, it's just being chilly. You want to chill around, just ask people, but you already know what's inside you. And it's like I said, the wavelengths.
It's just all about how I mean, you're structuring your world. It could get shifted entirely.
Oh, it is. To what the numbers must be blooding there. If they want to live in the world, that are the ones right now that don't want to live in the world.
And you
And
have that
it's a
choice.
stupid thing that sucks, and it's like you can keep. And then it becomes a point where it's like fuck it, but then you're the one that observed that's saying fuck it. Off of ignorance, you should run off the MX then over there. Off me on that road. Off ignorance. Jacob. You're doing the, hey, you've bought in enough to do a podcast with me. I'm just saying 5 years from now.
5 years?
It'd be different.
All right.
Because that's a whole term, and then 2 plus something into nothing.
It's just gonna be so quick. I think that's what it's.
I mean, 5 years ago, we go. I'm just saying, these decades go quick, but there's more opportunity now than there's ever been in the next 3 years. But come that 5th year,
opportunity to.
I'm just putting this out there. I don't know who's saying it. We talk about critical thought. I'm just saying, in consciousness exists. If you want to have a cool existence of consciousness, and just be prepared. Everything. So we mixed it. Yeah, really great.
Yeah, if you it's gonna be great if you prepared yourself. If you prepare yourself, you're F, then you're A.
You'll be the ones that we see right now.
Yeah, I mean, in a lot of ways, I just think all that stuff that you're predicting, we're already living in. It's already like kind of happened now.
But it's like the young bodies. So what do you want to be?
Yeah.
And those listening, what do you want to be?
Yeah,
I feel really remember.
there's such a
So get off your trip, like he just said.
yeah, this movie seems good, and I'd probably really like it if I sat and watched.
Well, you would love the director.
Language seems good.
It's French. It's all French. And then it cuts over.
Hey, French, German, it's all the same. Whatever. You know English, you know French, basically.
Yeah.
You know French, you know English.
This guy's annoying, so right.
Yeah. Are they together, or he's just being fresh? It seems like he's just being fresh.
He's just like being, but yeah, Fresh Prince.
Yeah.
Episode 23.
Episode 23. JFK Files are coming out soon. And OnlyFans Bullish Bear. I don't. It's November. No, it's not. It's January.
The end of January. Moving into February. Aquarius season. The season of Aquarius.
We're moving into a new age.
And Pluto's, so yeah, that's what I say. We got 5 years, guys. Get your shit together. I hope you're all well. Shout out Sammy Sosa. Shout out Mark McGuire.
And shout out Jason Reza Giorgiani.
Yeah.
All those guys. Yeah, tie your shoes. Make them real tight.